I don't think anybody saw it coming. I couldn't bear to see you being taken away that day. I didn't know whether you would be able to turn things around, whether you would get a job. I think it has had a lasting impact. I don't think it's something you forget.
I had to build myself back up. If I hadn't went down the path I had in the first place, it wouldn't have been such a struggle to get where I am today. Background, where do I begin? I grew up in a mixed-race family. My dad was an immigrant. My dad came from Pakistan, and it did act as a catalyst for bullying. After school, for example, I would stay behind school an extra hour so I didn't have to walk home when people knew I would be walking home, because I thought I would be targeted. I did not enjoy my teenage years. I wasn't happy. I guess in a way it pushed me towards those peers and those role models who were involved in drugs and maybe more organised crime. And then the acceptance I got from these group of lads, it was that sort of tribe that I'd never had and that sort of belonging, I guess. There was people in that community that I'd respect, people feared them. These were things I never had. I'd always felt a bit like a victim. And you didn't think of it as this big moment of, I'm a drug dealer. It was just a bit of weed, you know? As I got older, I was kind of 18, I was given a bag of cocaine to sell. The punishment if you get caught with that is much higher. So mum's door kicked in. I think I got sentenced to 3 years in prison. And yeah, I don't think we ever did really talk about it. And it just hit me, like my life was in tatters at this point. I was going to prison.
It wasn't until I was released from prison that I found out that Scotland had mountains. I mean, you could say it was the mountains that saved me. Here it's hard not to look at a landscape like this. I feel a wee bit emotional and just think about I don't know, the bigger journey. And I do, like every time I come here, every time I climb here, you think about where you came from.
I just didn't have any knowledge of the mountains in Scotland. I didn't know they existed. The Scotland that I knew was Glasgow. So I had a very jaded view of Scotland. And I was like, why hadn't I been exposed to these? It felt like a conspiracy. I've not been outdoors and sat with my thoughts and nothing else but like the wind and the leaves and the grass blowing and hearing it blowing through the valley. That was the first time I think I had that sense of adventure instilled in me, because I'd seen this place. It was so foreign to me. And I just wanted to explore it. It was so beautiful in comparison to the Scotland I knew.
Here going to Carbrain. My gran used to live there, my dad used to live there as well. And I'm a wee bit scared, actually. I've never been in this place and felt comfortable. Like, there was always something happening, a lot of bad things happened there. The last time I was here, I was walking at my friend Harvey's house. I didn't want to come here because I knew people in the area didn't like me. So we're walking past the shop, and as I walked past the shop, someone walks out and goes, "There's Taj." And they had been fighting with one of the other rival gangs, so they had a bush full of golf clubs, machetes. Yeah, my friend ran away and left me, and they chased me down this alleyway, went down here, then they caught up with me a few streets down there, battered me on the ground. It was a wee bit scary. There's a lot of time passed since I've been here, but at the same time, it could have been yesterday. I don't like being here. It's nice being here, knowing that I can leave and I'm going home to my nice life. There's life beyond your past. You don't have to walk with that forever. When my circumstances changed, I removed a lot of people. I removed myself from the tribe I had, and that sort of feeling of community and partnership and brotherhood. Like the guys that I was running around the streets with, you form a really strong bond with. So I had that sort of void for a long time. And so when I made climbing friends, it's the first time I felt like a teenager again, where the weekend comes, the forecast's good, and you're texting each other, and you're like, oh, what are you doing on Friday night? You got any plans? It took me a while to break through and meet people, and mate, even to this day, I'm not one of the cool kids. There's enough fellow oddballs and outcasts, and I found this one common thing that they're finally good at, and we've all kind of bonded over it. I'm proud of the journey I've been able to take, I guess, but I'm not proud that I had to. Throughout all of this, I had the support of my family. My mum never left my side. I don't think she lost hope in what I could achieve either. I think that's everything. Hi. We've got an early, because my gran doesn't have a filter.
That's what you say.
He was just a nice wee boy.
Did you think I was a nice wee boy?
I did, of course I did. You're my son. You were gorgeous. I don't think anybody saw it coming, no. I mean, I was worried for you when you were in prison. It wasn't the day you went to court. I couldn't even go to court. I couldn't bear to see you being taken away that day.
I think things could have been different if I'd maybe been more open about what was happening in my life, but at the same time, I wasn't comfortable doing so. But yeah, I think the biggest takeaway was just how quickly things can change. Like, because you were saying it, like, I remember being a sweet, shy boy, and I still felt like that inside, but that's not how I carried myself.
Your dad wasn't there for you.
Then you should be upset.
You were dealing with a lot of issues that related to him as well. When you set us all off. At the end of the day, it's behind you now, and we're proud of that. We're proud of you. We're proud of the way you've worked hard. And we're proud of the things that you're involved in.
I don't think you should be labelled as something for the rest of your life because of a decision you made when you're younger, and we need to have nuanced conversations and be able to talk about things rather than seeing something on a piece of paper from 10 years ago and making assumptions about who you are today because of that. I'm doing things that obviously I get enjoyment from, but I'm getting opportunities to make things better for other people. It's pretty cool and rewarding. I'm optimistic about the sort of impact and legacy overall I could leave. I would just like to continue building upon that good foundation. I'm not done. I feel like I'm just warming up.